welcome back everyone. Today we're going to look at the Hoover technique that narcissists use. And this can come sometimes after a long period apart. It can come, fairly soon, but often it's when you least expect it. So possibly the narcissist has been off having fun with an ex, possibly they've had a few new supplies along the way, and this may have confused you in the beginning because you didn't quite know why the narcissist was ghosting you. They obviously blamed it on you, that it was all your fault. You didn't love them enough. You did something anyway. But eventually, after you've tried to work it out, maybe they've even come back and pretended that they wanted to get back together, but really they just they used sex for revenge, because they in a way have started to hate you because you may have ended it with them. And they find that really confronting because you were supposed to just keep putting up with all of their games, with everything that they wanted to do while they were off, having their fun. Oftentimes, the exes that they get back together with can be married, or they can have long-term partners. So narcissists often need their significant other, the main person, as a front person, so that it's not suspecting, so no one suspects that the affair is going on. Now, you may not be aware of any of this, but once you've attempted to try to work it out, or possibly the narcissist now comes in and discards you completely, they have new supply and it's off. Of course, at first you're quite devastated. You may learn about their new supplies. They may even go and get married. There's a whole lot of stuff that can go on. However, you do manage to pick yourself up. You start to see them for who they are, scum, and you decide that you don't want this person anywhere near you. They do not belong in your life. So all of a sudden, there's no more contact at all. But more importantly, you've actually moved on with your life. So if this applies to you, then you may relate to what I'm going to share that can occur. It's incredible how narcissists believe that you love them so much and that you will continue to chase them. Now, when that stops, they do notice. They definitely do. However, many are very prideful, so they won't reach out first. And they believe that you will eventually reach out. Possibly they've been sending you some energy, but all of a sudden it's not working. Then out of the blue, here it comes. They'll send you a couple of lines. How's it going? And they might share a little bit more information, and they just leave it at that. See, that's very safe for the narcissist, yes? So they believe. But you don't respond, because this person you don't want to have anywhere near you at all. Why do they do this? All right, many believe that you are going to re-engage with them. Possibly you may, but just say if you don't re-engage with them. The narcissist will possibly then realize that it's over and leave you alone, or the rejection can fire up their competitive spirit. You know, that great love bombing, you know how they won you over in the first place? Well, many are going to be geared into action that way. For those who do respond, they may then ghost you. You get no reply at all. They now have control of you. Yeah. Many may even send you a song. Do you remember this song here? And you actually respond, and then you don't get any response back. Many just want to know that you're still there, that you're still thinking of them, that they still have you on the shelf. Others may still want to regain control of you, so they send it out in the hope that you still love them and you can re-establish things, but they may only be doing this to get you back. They may want to hurt you again. I know it's strange, isn't it, to think how much these people want to hurt others. it's really important that you see the Hoover for what it is. It's a Hoover, right? And it is somehow to regain control of you, to tease you, to want to hurt you. It is not advisable to respond to Hoovers, right? Sometimes you may respond and okay, it's not going to be any big deal. You may still just be able to get on with it. But remember that once you re-engage with the narcissist in any type of communication, they now have control over you again. They can have. The gaslighting starts. Now, oftentimes, of course, we don't have a choice. But remember what a Hoover is. It's just to test the waters, right? How easy is this going to be? How hard is it not going to be? Do they still want me? They get some validation. They get that confidence kick. Remember, you were very good for the narcissist's confidence. Yeah. Do you really want to continue to be good for their confidence? Now, these Hoovers can come sometimes after weeks, months, years, decades, right? Be mindful why. They may have fallen short. They may be having money problems. That's why they're reaching out. They may have had an epiphany how much they love you. Careful of that one. We need to stay in our rational brain, our rational thinking brain, right? And you need to continue to remind yourself of their behaviors prior to this. What do they do? What did they do? We have to remember that there are some things that people do in love to you that really are not excusable. Only you can determine what that is. But sometimes the level of disrespect that a person can show you when they are meant to love you is really a very strong indicator of their character. And in particular, if you've got evidence that they have done this to lots of other people before. So are they going to tell you the truth if you do decide to catch up with them again? Possibly. I'm going to say partially. There's always this sense when you're with them, what else is there? There isn't this transparency with them. All right, now I hope that this has helped. And if you've got anything else that you can add about the hoovering and how it's occurred for you, please do share, because this is how we're educating others. It is an education thing because it can take so many messages for us to hear, for the subconscious mind to catch up to the conscious mind. So it's not necessarily that we don't know this. Is because the subconscious mind has got so many other things that are occurring, and that's usually the strongest one. The abandonment trigger, the inner child still believing in the fantasy. And if we're not careful, that's what can then take over, and we're no longer rational. All right, I hope that's helped, and have a great day ahead. Bye for now.